What is going on, guys? Grunge Gaming back here, guys. First video of the year. Kind of wanted to try something special. Guys, this is things you need to know about the Xbox Series X. Let's get right into it. Guys, first of all, I'm going to be talking about, of course, like the body style of this. Guys, of course, this is like the biggest box we've come across in Xbox. Like, now this literally looks more like a box instead of, of course. Now, PlayStation, of course, like comparing the two body styles, Xbox, looks like a box. But this one really has an interesting, kind of just format to it, especially just like the blueprints of it and how it was built. Guys, I'll get to that in a second, but guys, just like the body style, it is of course like shaped upwards and the fan is on top, or the escape holes for the heat. So I'm really really excited to see how this turns out, because this is like a new type of style for them. Usually the Xbox, Xbox One X, 360, the new one, and the Xbox S, all these, it's just every one of them have all been the same exact body style. So this is a new console that just has a different loadout to it. And I can't wait to see how honestly this turns out. I've said that. And this is going to be interesting though, because now it can fit in more compact spaces. Even though you could have put, of course, the Xbox up. This one, they also said that you could put it, like, whether you want the fan on the side or up, you can do just that. You just can't have it, facing down, of course, for obvious reasons. Guys, the disc will be actually on the side, so you will insert the, side the long way from top to bottom. That's going to be really interesting. Usually you don't insert discs like that unless, you either have it flat or you have it, tall. This Xbox X looks a little bit smaller than our normal Xbox. Now, it is deceiving, though, but basically, if I were, crunch a normal Xbox into the same shape, it would be about the same size. They just put the components a little differently, so now it's just going to be taller, and that's one of the more interesting parts of this. It's more like a little fat cube. Guys, of course, it is longer going up, so it should be interesting. Now, guys, getting into mechanics of it. Of course, guys, I already talked about the buttons and things like that. Guys, totally new loadout on the front, and of course, the boxes on the back. Guys, they're kind of going for like a new wireless. You can hook your Xbox up wireless to your, TV or whatever, so you can like stream what's going on your Xbox to your TV. That's a really interesting fact in this, even though, of course, you can still hook up cables, it really doesn't matter. Guys, also, you can still use Xbox One games, like as of now, they've said, to put into it, so it'll still accept your Xbox One games. I don't ever know if they're going to change that. It's kind of like PlayStation. You've always had, unless it's like the new one, like the backup ones where you can play stuff, of course, from like the 360 on Xbox. It kind of works the same way. So I don't know if they're going to be getting new games soon for like the Series X, and they're going to have actually games that are only compatible. I don't know, usually that's like a marketing ploy to get more money. So we'll have to see, because this is coming out in the holiday of course, December 2020. So that will be really interesting to see how they market this. But as far as now, they're sticking with Xbox One games. There's, of course, the funnel shape, guys. Guys, this is actually a really good idea, and I'm really, proud of them for actually making this. Now, guys, the heat goes up and out through the vent perfectly, and using one fan. As of now, guys, of course, the details are slim on this, but we still know that, of course, it's going to be letting its heat out through up. Not now, because right now in the system, of course, Xboxes are so known for overheating. They kind of have a rap to it, so that's what they really wanted to fix. They never really mentioned it, but of course, why would you change the shape of it? Only to, get more marketing employees, of course, because that's what, honestly, this is all about. But because they have been making consoles non-stop, guys, PlayStation hasn't really been doing this. They're at the 4, and they really haven't gone up, while Xbox has made one S1 and the Series. But now, guys, in the December, of course, it's going to be the PlayStation 5 versus the Xbox Series X. So that'll be really interesting how they make their new models. Of course, this model, like I said, tries to deal with overheating just a little bit because of its shape and its dynamics to cool down all, of course, all the parts and get it right up, because heat rises. So this is actually a really good play. So I definitely say when this comes out, keep the Xbox up and not turn on its side, unless you have to for storage reasons and stuff like that. But definitely try and keep it up so all the air flows out, and that'll make life a whole lot better. Now, guys, let's just get into digital, and of course, They're trying to make this always better, of course, like screen gameplay, things like that. Guys, what we know about right now is it's supposed to be able to cast better shadows. So, of course, this is like digital, all what you see, and they're trying to make that a lot better. They actually said they're going to be 8K, and this is where it gets a little controversial. People say that with your human eye, you can't see 8K, and you can only see up to 4K. So they're trying to make this console that's 8K, but it's going to look like 4K to the human eye. Now, this is really weird, and I have no idea how they're going to do this. Just they're trying to make things more realistic, and that's kind of what all consoles like strive for, especially in the console market. So they're really trying to get an edge over Sony and their PlayStations, because if you can have like better quality and it looks a lot better, people are just gonna go because of course, who doesn't want to see that like insane sword holding right in front of you? And that kind of goes into the VR market too. And PlayStation, they're really focusing on their VR, and Xbox has kind of been left alone to be able to play with their consoles and make stuff better. So that's why they've been making consoles non-stop, and they're just trying to get better in, I guess, like the scene world on just consoles, and PlayStation's going more to VRs. Now, guys, they've really taken the advantage on this one. They're also trying to make things look better. They're also trying to make effects look better too. So light sequences. If you guys don't know what that is, it kind of is like shadowing, but just a little bit different in the sense that it's like tinting, and it's like gonna make colors like pop out at you, especially like in cool scenes, action scenes, things like that. Now, guys, the last thing I'm going to talk about, and what some people don't really care about, is just the components that make it and the upgrading of components in this new machine. So, guys, let's just start off with like the CPU. Of course, they're trying to make it better, and they're trying to upgrade to what would go inside a gaming laptop. So, honestly, guys, I can't wait to see the price of this. But they're just trying to make the whole thing just run better and they're also trying to make sure it runs at 120 FPS. Like, that's like the highest they're trying to go, and as much, like, that's like the optimal amount that you can get up to on this machine. So it's actually really good components. And then they have a GCPU. Now, this one is a little interesting, and basically what this component does is just makes the frame rates better, unlike the CPU that processes everything. So, guys, on these two core, of course, that's what everybody cares about, is just these two components, because they're the ones that make it. They're the components that run the whole machine and store the memory, and then also make, things look better. And, guys, they're trying to make them upgrade. Of course, they'll be like 2 to 4 times better than they really were, which is kind of interesting. They keep just like upgrading it, and technology just keeps better. So that's why they're just updating this as crazy, because I know everybody already thought we already had a good one in the Xbox One S, and now it's just going up, up, and up. So yeah, guys, that's kind of how it's looking for us right now, is that technology is just upgrading. Who knows if it will change in the future? It kind of sounds like they might have already gone like productions. Of course, they're already in like their prototype phase, and they'll be making games for it as soon as it comes out. I don't know if they've already like made all of them now. Probably not. They're probably in production. I don't know how well these will sell, but it looks like they will sell really good, because they're not like the Xbox One to Xbox One S. They're kind of a whole new generation. And since they have like the series, that kind of means like there might be more in the series, because a lot of people usually have like that X right there to like symbolize that there might be an Xbox Series 2 instead. So yeah, guys, we really don't honestly know any more about this game, guys. I'm going to keep you guys updated, so please subscribe for more news on this. Of course, guys, on my channel, I want to promote more of this. I'm still going to be going back to Apex Legends and other games and making how-tos on those. So guys, please subscribe for more news. If you guys like this, I will do another one, and I might do one on the PlayStation, because I play multi-console. So yeah, I'm really interested in this. And yeah, hope you guys are too. And yeah, hopefully see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.